Hey guys, Sophia here, my great challenger. Welcome back to my channel and probably the last episode in my vintage kitchen eating corner makeover. Today I have two things I need to do. Both of them are in those packages that I just received sometimes last week. So let me tell you what it is and then we can move on and complete this project. Okay, first thing is quarter round that is flexible and stick on. Here we go. And that is to finish the edges of the bench along the wall. And I probably will start with that. The second item is foam. I bought a lot of it because you never know what other projects I may require at another time. I'm gonna need to let it expand before I can cut it to size. I just realized I didn't film myself letting the foam expand. You know what it does, right? Anyway, it's very thick. Okay, so the quarter round is meant to go here and just to finish off the edges. My biggest issue is how do I do the angle? Do I think it's just a cut, right? I don't have to cut it. I gotta think. How do I cut these? Let me get my cutter. I'm gonna try, okay? If I cut it just straight. I shouldn't cut on this surface, right? Okay, let me get a cutting board. Okay, so if I go this way, yeah, that should do it, right? Okay, and we're gonna cut it straight right here. And this is the kind that comes with the two-sided. And they're supposedly very sticky, right? So I don't anticipate that they're gonna go anywhere. It's really for cosmetics more than anything else, but you know, just want to have a finish job. Now the other one is going to be a little bit more complicated. Now if this works well, what I'm going to do is buy more. And I want to do the threads on my stairs because they never had the quarter round placed on it. Okay, so this will go here, but it's got to be cut. So here is my quarter round and my angle, and it's all around, and it covers the gap and finishes it off just nicely. So I'm gonna take my foam, measure it, and hopefully I can do it in one, I'm hoping, one shape. Otherwise I'm gonna have to glue them together. We'll see. I cut my foam in half because otherwise I have too much. So clearly I'm gonna need to do it into two pieces. Add a piece right here. So what I'm gonna do is go underneath it, and I'm going to draw where it stops, and then I'll do the same thing for that one and put it on a piece of fabric, measure it twice for the top and the bottom, and add the sides, sew it together, and we're done. Okay, so I here have black fabric, which is basically a sheet. Nothing but a sheet. What I'm going to do is place this here with this part right here, and I'm going to draw all around to get the shape. So I know that my seam is at a ½ inch, right? So I'm gonna do a whole inch. I'm gonna count the ½ inch first. Let me get a marker. So this is an inch. I have two tops. Let's do the sides. So the foam is actually 4 inches. I thought it was 6. It's 4. So what I'm gonna do is 4 plus an inch on both sides, so that's 6. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna make it 6.5. So I'm just cutting a long strip. It's actually a dabble. I'm cutting off the fold right here. be honest, I think one is enough. But just in case, I have two. So here's one. Okay, so I went all the way around and I basically have a big cup. So what I'm going to do is sew everything around, right? And then I'm going to add the part that's at the bottom, and the part at the bottom I'll add a length that's the long right here in the back. So those two pieces are going to overlap, so I can open them, put the foam in it, and then close them. Whether I Velcro them or not doesn't really matter, but I'm going to try to do it as tight as possible because you do want the foam to be, you don't want it too loose basically. So I'm going to do a little bit under 1 inch. Okay, so once that's done, all I have to do is flip it over like this and add this one piece and do the same process over, except that here I'll add an extra length that I'm gonna leave open like this so I can insert my foam. Alright, so let me do that and then we'll have a cushion. Okay, so clearly I have the concept, but I'm lacking the skills. Alright, it still fits. It's not perfect, but I have a cushion. Alright, so I'm gonna say below mediocre in terms of performance, but I have a cushion and it's covered in black. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Because I know she will. My mom will have me redo this when she comes over and visit. If she comes, she says she's coming in June. We'll see. But we're definitely gonna have a lesson on how to properly do cushion covers, but in the meantime, I have it. Let me bring it upstairs. I have 2 pillows that are green, almost the same green that's, well, a little bit paler. They were actually Christmas pillows. They say joy on one side, nothing on the other. They're gonna be the pillows, all right? And that would be it. The only thing I need to do now is just the curtain on the other window. Not an essential for a video, all right? But this is done. Let me place it, stage the area, and I'm done with this project. This is nice and comfy. Oh, hi, Le Chiffre. Behold my little kitchen corner with the banquette and again, below mediocre job because look, this part here, yeah, the seam is on the outside. Okay, we're gonna deal with it. I'm telling you, Mom's gonna have me redo it. So that's fully closed. And that's open. So yeah, definitely the cushion, I know I'm gonna have to redo it because it's not great. But for now, it serves its purpose. It finishes the project. Listen, I probably need a 3rd pillow with this matching fabric. Just wanted to show you. One more thing I need to do is cut the cables here. And then I got these plants that seem to be liking the spot. And that's about it. Got the TV right here. And onion and garlic. And then all of my corning ware. And this is what it looks like from this side of the kitchen. So, yep, it's done. Let me say goodbye. Okay, so I am enjoying my cup of tea. Let me put this and see what it feels like when it's all in the back. Nice. It is a bit high, but once you sit it on it, it falls down. This was not a hard project. Personally, I enjoyed it. And it makes a big difference in the kitchen. It really does. It's nice to be here and, when Scott cooks in the evening or I bake or I cook, either one or two of us are sitting here and just having a conversation and enjoying a cup of tea. This is very nice. The cushion is a little high. I should have picked 3 inches instead of 4 inches, but again, I think that once you sit on it for a while, it kind of like crushes under your weight, and it's really comfortable. If I put the cushion here in the corner, it's nice. It's very nice. We've been enjoying it. Edward is visiting right now for spring break, so in the evening we're having dinner, the 4 of us in the dining room, but I'm having breakfast here. When I'm remote, Scott and I are having breakfast here. During lunch hour when I'm at work, he has his lunch here. Willie has his breakfast here. I mean, it serves its purpose, and it's allowing me to keep the dining room to a bare minimum. So I'm gonna start styling the dining room table now, because once Edward goes back to college, it's just gonna be the 3 of us. We're gonna use this pretty much every night. And again, we're watching TV or YouTube. The night before, I was watching the French news. It was nice. It was really nice. It was not a hard project. It didn't take a lot of energy. There was a lot of uncertainties as to whether or not it was going to work. I'm not going to lie about that. But overall, I think it's pretty good. I just have to redo the black cover because, I can quilt, okay, but that's about it. I am not a seamstress. I never really learned to sew. I had the concept altogether. I had the concept, but that's about it. it serves its purpose for now. I'm telling you, when mom comes over, she's gonna have me redo it, no doubt. And we'll probably, I'll keep black because I think it looks really good. The only thing is that this is not a fabric that is protected from, you know, water or anything, so I need to spray it. And when we redo it, we're probably gonna do it with the canvas type fabric. I just picked whatever I have on hand because I'm cheap like that, you know. I don't want to spend too much money. The most money that was spent was on the wallpaper and the chairs. The chairs were over $100 each. You know, so altogether a little bit under 500, and I got this whole area done. The table was only 97, and then the chrome was 20 bucks. So, you know, for 100 and something, I got a table that if you were purchasing it with the chrome already, it would be over 300. The one I saw was 400 something, the one that goes with those chairs. So I saved some money and I'm happy with the result. Scott's happy with the result. I think it's great. It's very nice. It really is. And boy, did I declutter this kitchen. There's barely anything left in here. So that's it. That was the project for February, even though this video is being posted in March. Next project is going to be in the garden and downstairs in the basement. I'm going to probably start in 2 weeks, so it's going to be on a delay, but I have a lot of projects, DIY projects I want to do for this year, so brace yourself for more crazy, all right? And that's about it. I gotta find the cutter. I think I have one in the garage with the gardening tools because I used it to cut the chicken wire for my fence. So I know we have one and just need to cut them at about maybe 2 inches. And then I need another plant for here. And you can see that the shelf is way above my head. Nobody's banged in it or into it since I've installed it. I guess because we're cognizant of its presence. And that's about it. I gotta find little baskets to put in those 2 cubbies at the bottom. Probably this color, and figure out what I can stash in there. I'm thinking appliances like the waffle maker and maybe the egg cooker, because we use them, but I don't really have the room for them in there. And that's that. I'm gonna cut a piece of foam and put the fitted sheet, the black, even though it's black, and I'm gonna use it as a cushion for the dog, and we're gonna see if he's gonna chew on it or not. I hope not. I bet he will, because he hasn't been able to have any kind of bedding. Both of them couldn't stand bedding. I don't know what that's about. I guess they were getting too hot, possibly, but we're gonna see if he manages that one. He may enjoy it. They like the sofa and they don't chew the sofa, so I don't understand. But anyway, that's it. I'm rambling. I will see you in the next video. Give me a thumbs up if you like this project. Yeah, thumbs down on the cushion. I mean, you know, it's covered, but thumbs down, it's not a very good job. And that's about it. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Links down below for everything that I've purchased for this particular project. And then my Etsy shop, Frenchie and Tubby, my Patreon, patreon.com/mygreatchallenge, and merch also down below, and Facebook, Instagram @mygreatchallenge. I'll talk to you later. Bye!